I'm going to show you how to do the overcast stitch. Okay, so I threaded my needle. I have the ends of my thread pulled so that they are equal. I'm going to make my knot to start my sewing. I'm going to wrap it around your finger about 3 to 4 times. Roll your thumb and forefinger. Don't let go. Use your other finger if you need to. Pull, pull, pull. There's your knot. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to take our sampler and go down about 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5 squares. You're going to fold your fabric because this is going to be just like sewing 2 pieces of fabric together, like the 2 sides of your pillow when you make your project. So what you're going to do is fold it right along a line of boxes right in between so that there is a box from the edge down is the length of one box. You are going to be, your spacing now is going to be 2 stitches per box, so it's going to be corner to middle, corner to middle. You're not going from corner to corner. Your stitches are going to be smaller this time. So now you're going to put your needle in at the corner, 1 box down, pull it through. Now, what you're going to do, and it helps to use your middle finger and your thumb to hold your fabric, and you have your index finger to control your thread. Bring your thread back up over the edge and over your finger. This helps you control it. So now you are going to put your needle in the middle of that box. 1 box down, half a box over. Pull it, pull, pull, pull. Whoops. There you go. Again, bring it over. Hold your fabric with your thumb and middle finger and control it with your index finger. Now your needle is going to go in here at your corner. So we're going corner, middle, corner, middle. Pull it. And see how this, my index finger can help me keep my thread from tangling. Okay, here you go. Bring it back over. See how it's starting to curl over? That's what it's supposed to do. So now I'm going to go to the middle of that box. See, there's the box, there's the middle. All of your stitches are going in through the front. Okay. Guide your thread with your finger. Now I'm going to the corner. And you're going to guide your thread with your index finger. As you go, I want you to start pulling it tighter. Doesn't have to be really, really tight. I just want to see that it's starting to curl over. Here we go. Keep showing you. I'm going to go to the middle of that box. See the middle? Again, from the front. Now hold that loop open and guide it down with your index finger. Again, I'm going to bring the thread over. Hold it with my index finger. Hold the fabric with my thumb and middle finger. Then I'm going to go to the corner. And I'm just going to keep going. Now, this takes patience. And sewing can be very relaxing once you learn the stitches. Now, be patient. It's going to be frustrating. I've been doing this for years. So my muscles in my hands are so used to doing this. When you repeat a motion over and over and over again, your muscles gain what's called muscle memory, where your brain knows how your muscles are supposed to work and you don't have to think about it anymore. You probably do that when you're texting, when you really don't have to look at the Keyboard when you're texting. Video games, same thing. Your fingers just remember what motions to do. You think what direction your video game you want to go in. You think about what you want to text, and you just do it. You don't have to think about it. Same is for sewing. So be patient. Don't give up. Breathe. If you need to take a break, let me know. You can get up, get a drink of water. If you need to get up and do something else, I understand. But don't give up. And after about a minute, go back to sewing. See, we're going from corner, middle to corner to middle. This is going to teach you patience. And this is going to teach you rhythm, coordination. Here we're going to the middle. There's a lot you can learn from sewing. I love sewing. Once you learn how to do this, it is very relaxing. A lot like knitting, which I don't know how to do, and I'd like to learn someday. So when I'm learning knitting, I'm going to remember how frustrated some of you will be, because I'll be frustrated until I learn the stitches. Here we go. And I'm just going to keep going. And I want you to try doing this stitch. And just take your time. Breathe, relax. It's very rhythmic. It will get easier. Don't give up. Oop, hit the camera. There we go. Like this. It may take you more than one period to do a whole line of overcast stitching. It's okay. Not a problem. Again, 2 stitches per box. Corner to middle. Here's middle. To corner. Now, I've been sewing about a little less than 8 minutes now. I've gotten this far. That's okay. That's what your stitching is going to look like. You can pull it, if you pull it tighter, it's going to look more like this. Okay, when it's going to be pulled tight. Either way is fine. Now I'm going to show you how to do the knot at the end of your stitching. I'm not going to go all the way to the end, just to save time. If I make this too long, I can't post it to YouTube. So what you're going to do is where your thread is coming out of your fabric, you're going to take a teeny, teeny, tiny little stitch of fabric. And it's only going to be a couple of threads of the fabric. Okay, just like that. See? Right where that thread is coming through. You're going to pull it, and before the loop closes, you're going to go through the loop. That's one knot. You always want to do a double knot. So you're going to go through exactly where that knot is. Okay, see? And before the loop closes, go through the loop. And there's your double knot. That's how you're going to do your overcast stitch. Then you take your scissors or shears, cut that, and as always, remember to store your needle in the masking tape on the top. Thanks. Happy sewing.